up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Good to have you on board with us at Power 95. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see what Karim must do here. We live already? Yeah, we live. All right. Homeboy, you live there, you know. Yeah. You have to go down a little bit. Come down from me. Come down from me. Come down from me. Come down from me. Come down from me.
Morning.
Yeah, that is it, you know.
What's up?
I good, you know. I real good.
Real good?
Yeah.
What did they going so far?
They just be going good, you know, until we reach here. When you see we reach here, it's like my blood pressure does raise when we reach here, you know. When you see we reach here, I don't know, you know. It's like
I started work with some Motrin and things, you know.
Motrin. I need Bezoid and lisinopril and thing.
Good morning to everyone once again. We're back for another Ladies Room midweek edition. Good morning to everyone on the Facebook, YouTube, Twitch platforms, and of course, if you're listening on the airwaves from wherever you are, we say good morning. Hit that share button and let us get started one time.
Yeah, we have some people inside already. So if the 43 people inside now press share, that is it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Good morning to Mary. Good morning to Leno. Joaquin, good morning. Deborah, good morning. Linda, Rita, Crystal, Sandy, Giselle, good morning.
You usually say good morning, man. Me, Papa, that list long.
Yeah, first day today, brother. Let me see what you've been cooking.
Me cooking? Like something came in. This came in yesterday, actually. And,
it's not the one about the one and the one and the one and.
No. This one came in after the show finished yesterday. Just around the time when the show was finishing yesterday, this one came in. Yeah, that is not the bacchanal one with the teacher and the Ray and the Ray and the rah. Nice. You know, that one had to.
Don't forget to check the WhatsApp. Last night I leaving here and some busted almost get.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I hear you run your mode last night.
Me?
Yeah. I hear you run your mode last night, man. Don't worry. I didn't plan to tell you, I didn't plan to tell you nothing yet, you know. Yeah, I hear you run your mode last night. So I saw.
Allegedly.
All right, Papa. I was listening, you know. I was listening. Me ain't say nothing. I was listening. I hear you and Menish run all your mouth yesterday, all your gallery, all yourself. Yeah, all right. Well, we will see what's going on today. Here what I say now. This person say, Jason and Karim. Will you charge your children rent? You don't want to hear my answer to that, eh? I have a very straightforward answer to that.
Is it?
So hold on. They open by asking a question. Will you charge your children rent? Right? My mom wants me to pay her rent. Oh, good on you and a black sweater, you know. Somebody asked me a question about that sweater the other day. So they will go there, we carry my black sweater.
There you go there.
Yeah. My mom wants me to pay rent. My household consists of my mom, my stepdad, my younger brother who is in Form 4, and my older sister who has not been working since the pandemic. No, 3 of us working in the house. Well, from what I understand, now it look like mommy, stepfather, and that person. I don't know how much money mom and she BF working for, but he does construction. My salary is not huge. I work for under $2,000 a month. I usually help out with one of the utilities, but not every month, but most months. I saved and bought a little car. It's working, but not 100%. So ever so often, I will do a little thing on it. I mean, you're living by the mechanic. I basically turned an abandoned downstairs into a 1-bedroom space. You know, I feel because I'm a young man, or is a man. I feel because I'm a young man, I want some privacy. You know, just a bedroom and a little chilling area. No kitchen and WC. You understand? So when you have to bathe and you have to do other things, you have to go upstairs. You have to go upstairs. Now my mom telling me about I have to pay a rent and want $600 a month. How can you charge your child rent? I could answer that easy. But go ahead.
You first.
You gotta pay.
Age before beauty.
All right, partner, go ahead, run your mouth. We gotta pay.
Why?
You have to pay. You're an adult. You're living in a place where you're an adult. You have to pay a rent. Something had to happen. You have to pay a rent.
All right, so how much you feel is that rent?
I don't me ain't get into those numbers yet, but you have to pay a rent. If we talking business, you want to be a man, thing, you have to pay a rent. Something, you have to pay a rent. No, you have to pay a rent. You have to pay a rent. Who living for free these days?
I'm trying to find the angle to disagree with you.
Let's give you could find a triangle. You could find a right angle triangle. You could find an isosceles triangle. You could find any angle on any triangle you want.
Scaling.
You could find a scaling triangle, any angle and any triangle you want. You understand? You could find a 90-degree triangle, a 45-degree triangle. I don't care what angle you find. You need to pay.
Yeah, my angle. You as the parents sort out the bigger stuff, which includes the rent. Right? The young man growing up, you know, trying to find his way, earning his little bread. Find he could pay a bill or two. Not necessarily the rent, but maybe a bill or two. Maybe you could give him the water and the internet. We know internet is kind of a steady price. Water is kind of not the most expensive. So, I mean, you let the young man take care of that, but telling the young man he has to pay $600 towards the rent.
You have to pay
that is
the rent.
Unreasonable.
You have to pay a rent.
That
You're
is
living
unreasonable.
Here. Yeah. My working children will contribute to the household if they want to eat nice 10 times a day. They can buy what they desire. Parents are obligated to minor children, but after that, the parents should start to put away a little something for a rainy day. And therefore, all able bodies employed offspring should contribute financially. And I can't say what they put in the end.
Listen, financially, yes. But you can't have the young man paying the rent. That is unreasonable.
Sonia, good morning. Good morning, Sonia.
Right? Let the young man pay 2 bills, buy some groceries, staying, whatever. But nah, man. Rent is unreasonable.
No. You have to pay rent. No, you have to pay rent. You have to pay a rent, Kareem. You have
Why?
to pay a rent. You're living, you have to pay a rent. You're working. You need to put your money where your mouth is. You're a man. You buy car, you think, let me tell you what going on. Let me explain to you what really going on. As a young man, I know what going on. As a young man, I was he age at one point because I know he reached my age yet. I have some numbers. And you fix up the little downstairs. The downstairs are abandoned. Right?
Right.
Here we brief. Here we smart. Here we smart. The little money you take and fix up the downstairs. If you so wanted a little privacy, you didn't talk to mommy about adding on an extra room upstairs, but you fix up the downstairs. So that means you want privacy. And when you're a young man and you want privacy, we know what your intentions are, right? You want to have a friend or two over.
Oh, stick up in. Take the call.
Yeah. You have a call coming in here? Monitor that phone for me, because, morning, you're live. Talk to me.
Good morning.
I did, my brother.
I'm just saying one thing to Karim. Karim, you look like you'll be at what this far away. Karim, you look like you'll be at
what?
Karim, listen to me,
talk to me, brother.
Let me see you have a child and a child start to walk. Responsibility is one thing I teach him most of with the money.
I agree.
And if you start to walk and you're in my place, I don't give you no bills to pay. You understand? Rent. Because if you got to go on your own, you have to pay rent and bills. Bills small, rent. You understand? Bills
But-
too small. You gotta give them, you gotta feel the pressure fully.
Thank you. Rent.
Understand?
Thank you.
Rent.
Rent.
Pay the rent, I go buy the cheaper thing, and then food and bill is small thing, and now our bill is $40-something, our floor bill is $100.
But that's a start though. You're starting the process to teach him responsibility. You're starting the
I'm
process.
starting the process at all and giving him full blows because when I come out there, I had pressure. You gotta get the pressure all in. You understand? Because you
What,
go groom into the pressure all
Oi,
in. When it's steaming stuff, problems you go have.
Too much pressure that's bus piping.
Nah, if I bring boss because all the, you have to know how to face the game. Because if I put him out, what going on with him?
You still have to pay the rent. You still have to go somewhere and pay a rent.
Once you start to work for him, I don't obligate to keep him in my place. And if I decide to tell him, hell, me and my mother need to walk around the house, you know?
Well, then, if that's how you really feel, if that's how you really feel, then just kick out the boy and done. If it's pressure you want to give him, the man, kick out the man and done.
You understand? You have to pay rent.
But once he's under your roof, you start the process. You don't just toss the young man into the fire like that.
Under my roof, you have to pay rent. You can't pay no bill.
All right, so he paying the rent, and what you doing?
Huh?
What you doing? If he paying the rent, what you doing?
You in the place?
Are the current bill? Are the water bill?
No, so why you can't feel pressure to? Why you can't feel pressure to?
I feeling the pressure already because what? You have gas to buy, you have food to buy, you have electricity, water, flow bill.
You go and buy like a car. Don't forget that, you know. You buy like a car, you know.
All of that you call it is under the $600 still, eh?
Well, yeah, but you don't reasonable because you want the man pay a tool or something there, buy bad machine.
Yeah, you buy bad machine. Yeah.
And I dey home, father, I see in trouble. So nah, man, $600 to me rent or roll.
All right, my brother. Rent or rule?
Well, you're good, boy.
No, Kapai. Kapai. Rent
boy.
or rule? You understand? Rent or rule? What? That caller sound like he want to put. Nah, I'm here fine, so I find it. He needs to learn responsibility. His mom gave him a discount on the rent, if you ask me. That is it, you got discount.
Somebody say, and if they look sharp, they have to give me down payment towards the deposit too.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
because when you're renting, that is what it is.
What, boy?
That's $600. You crazy? Come, let me see what's going on here. We have caller coming in again. I want to take some voice note this morning. Hi, morning. What's up?
Easy, man.
My brother.
Let me tell you something.
All right, somebody reasonable has come to the room.
It is conservatively estimated that from the time a child born till he's 18 years, his parents have spent $300,000 on him. Legally, a child is not a child when you reach 18. So I allow you the logis of being in my place when you're 18. You still want to come
I'm going.
and leech and leech off of me. After you start to work, bought yourself a machine, and you still want to live, you want to stop the city still. That is unreasonable.
Sure done,
Hold on. But the young man pays some bills. He's not leeching, he pays some bills.
The man go and think my downstairs where I could have think and get maybe $1,000 worth. And go and fix up me. I tell him fix it up. My intention was to fix up my downstairs myself and rent it out for John Doe. And I would have charged John $1,000. I might have put 2 chairs in it and a bed and say he furnish.
Thank you.
And make maybe all the way $1,200.
Thank you.
Up my downstairs.
He get away.
So now the young man will pay for that.
He have to pay. He's staying in my place. No, he's still using my water, my internet, my everything, and he made $100.
The man get an all-inclusive downstairs.
Why if I throw your butt outside, tell you go and rent, and you have to pay all this? Imagine you ain't getting nowhere else. You may get somewhere for $600, but then water, food, you have to furnish it yourself. What are you saying? Come on, get real. When I go get a little chance to relax, I still have a mortgage for upstairs, $2,500 a month I have to pay. Bank X, And you, come on, guy, man, you're being ridiculous. All the children want to live, and then some of them just come home, staying in your house, want to drive your car. You want to put the gas. When the tire is ready, you have to go and buy it. No. Children don't beat up on parents too much. People don't say parents beating up on children. Children don't take a real advantage on parents. You just want to live. No, man. You're getting big. I believe there is somebody past 20 already, falling in my mid-20s and all that, try to go and buy a car and want to bling and I the home kitchen, my royal red part of my body.
Rubbish.
You know,
Rubbish.
Man, my parents and cool yourself or go away now, man.
Later. Yeah. Rubbish. I see somebody make a comment, they're afraid to read it.
Read it.
For him to pay rent, he must fix up the downstairs properly and put bathroom and toilet, kitchen, electricity, and water. In that case, it comes like he has his own place and should not be dependent on anything from upstairs.
But if you're
I'm not saying who write that comment there.
If you're alleged, play some music. Play the thing.
No, comrade.
You're good.
Comrade.
If you all would like to teach the young man responsibility, the young man is already way more responsible than all of you guys, eh?
But do you know?
Because think about it.
He probably
they renting, right?
Yeah.
They renting. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My boy saw an opportunity to make his own instead of moving out and going and do the same thing. My boy is learning to stand for himself by going and try to fix up the little downstairs and having his own thing. What more responsibility you could teach a young person than that? Go out and get your car, all of this. That is big decisions, responsible decisions. Get your own.
Somebody said that $600 is not only online for rent, it also includes food, water, gas, electricity, and more. Maybe if you was paying the bill every month, being more consistent, then they wasn't going to charge your rent. Morning.
Jason, morning.
Morning.
You get 95 today. You have to pay a rent.
You have to pay a rent.
Yeah, because you don't want to play. You want to bring a two little goose in my place. You want to tell the thing. I can't get space. They go want to come and cost me. No, you have to pay a rent.
Rent or rule?
Rent or rule, Jason. Bad idea.
Right. No, Papa, you have to rent or you have to rule. Yeah, so somebody called us on WhatsApp. No WhatsApp calls. We see what's going on with this person here. Somebody sent us a voice note here.
Morning to the room. Morning, Jason. Morning, Karim. My take on that, I don't find like he should pay a rent, right? But at the end of the day, he's a young man. He's going to be a big man. He say he does help pay some of the bills sometimes. You cannot help pay some of the bills sometimes. He's a young man. You go hire a woman, you go hire a wife, whatever, just know. It can be sometimes. If you take a few bills, say electricity bill, water bill, or internet bill, you know you're responsible for paying that bill every month. You can't come next month and say you don't want no money. Because if you're living on your own, you have to make sure you come up with the money every month to pay bills. But for the family to charging him rent, I don't find so. Yeah, parents who do it, charge the children rent. But I don't find so. But at the end of the day, you should be contributing towards bills, and not when you have or when you don't have. If you're working right through, you have to contribute your money towards bills every month, and you put aside the money for groceries every month. Well, I didn't get a part about the downstairs. I thought you was living upstairs, but if you did downstairs, as anybody think, I could have rented my downstairs the same way and get more money than that. So if he did downstairs on his own, which means he's supposed to be responsible. I should have put if me as a parent, I put him in own meter for downstairs, so everything he had to pay. And yeah, charge him a small money. I thought he was upstairs.
Nah, he
did downstairs and he fixed up like a downstairs thing. You had to come up, man. You had to come up. You had to come up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Karim. That's what I'm saying. Then the caller go, they will call back. Monetize for me. No. Let me hear what the boy here said.
You're good.
Let me hear what the boy here said.
Morning, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
This is a no-brainer, yeah? Tell the young man he need to contribute at least 1/3 of his salary to the household or to the house. If you don't want to pay the bill, tell mommy, look, handle the scenes. But he need to contribute.
Thank you.
At least 1/3 of his salary to the household.
Mm-hmm.
Now we ain't go to if mommy buying food or he buying his own food. We ain't get to that yet. But if he had to go out there and rent, pay bills, buy food, come on. You're an adult, you're working. I mean, you know, boss man, you have to contribute. Come on. You have to stop that. And I assure you, you're going to spend all your little money on car and no man. You understand? You have to have a roof over your head, boss. Say no more.
Yep. You see, and somebody say, I sure you may go and spend a little money, spend money on no man, eating, you buy car you ain't working full 100, but you buy the mechanic. That means you're doing all kind of thing. You're souping it up. You do all kind of thing. Hey, let me tell you something. If watch, pay my rent or go your way. Look, somebody say, you take the mother down, you take them people downstairs without even asking their permission, I show. You
don't know that.
Come now, man.
Allegedly. Hello, good morning.
Allegedly.
Hey, I call him back.
Hey.
Sure, now nowadays have to be smart, eh? And if my man is smart, since he start to work, he has to start to pay bill on his phone. Don't let mommy wait for mommy to tell you or daddy to tell you. Let's come and say, mommy, I know start to work, but I want to start to pay a bill. If that man start to do that for the start career, he can do anything he want after, and mommy don't watching him know how, daddy don't watching him know how. You understand?
I agree with you.
They're trying to play the game smart, but with whatever they're trying to know mommy that and daddy mind them for 25 years, they get a big degree, they go to get a big work, they say, right, when mommy go mind me for some time, so because they under mommy and daddy roof, I go lavish with money anyhow. Children can't operate like that. They have to be smarter than that. For the youth that come to them now, I want them to listen to that. Or they have to be smarter than that. Start to help Oli. When they start to help Oli, it's a better roses. Mommy don't think about putting you outside there because you're helping Oli. You think about man. As you done work, as you done school, and they start to work. The first thing you think about was mommy and daddy. So once you start to roll so, they're on good ground. They could buy 99 cars, they don't even watch it.
Look.
Okay, they know you're helping.
All right, my brother.
I agree with you. Thank you, brother. Respect.
Look, Connie, tell me how I put in thing to it, and I being unreasonable. He fixed up the place on his own. She does not seem to be in a. She doesn't seem to be in a position to build any place.
Listen. The biggest problem, you would put down something. Yes, you have it sit down there. You're not using it. The minute time somebody pick it up and even attempt to use it, you want to find use for it.
It's not theirs.
All the while, they had no use for the downstairs. It was abandoned.
It's not his.
Roach, rat,
it's not his
rodents, all these kind of things.
It's not his.
You understand?
It's not
amphibians, reptiles, all these things they downstairs there.
Nobody
ain't studying it.
But I could have dinosaurs.
And the young man went and tried to be responsible. And now all of a sudden, I could have rented my downstairs. When again?
Comrade, he could have had dinosaur downstairs.
When again? And if all they paying rent upstairs, how are they renting all the people downstairs? Make the maths.
He ain't paying no rent upstairs. You hear they say he fix up the downstairs. I mean, it's the mother house. The mother and the father not together. It's the mother and the stepfather that day. That's why he say you're everything. It's the mother and the boyfriend. I believe the reason why the parent asking for rent is because he's not consistent in his contribution. Once he rent, once he rent, he had to sort out. You understand? Once he rent, mommy's serious, and if he ain't pay the rent, he might have to go, and he's afraid of what might happen if she's asking for help. Pay your rent, partners. You understand?
What, boy?
He fix it. I don't care if he fix it. It's not yours to fix it. You take a chance to fix it. I allow you to fix it. I ain't tell you nothing. You fix up the place. You're taking a lodging. Pay my rent. Pay the rent. You understand? You have a rent to pay. Pay the rent. You save money on your bike. I know a man selling TV at time to pay rent in Trinidad. I don't know. Yeah, watch me. Watch. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Hello, morning.
Morning.
Karine. I ain't agreed with nothing Jason said. For the last 3-4 days, I ain't agreed with nothing Jason said. But Karine knew. I bet you anything that stepfather have a lot to do with.
So you just decide you're not agreeing with me?
I just decided not to agree with you. Everything you say this week again, nothing. Every single thing you say again, nothing.
Don't raise your pressure. I cry. Don't raise your pressure, Popo.
Here what?
Tell me.
I have a son. He's now 29 years old. He lives with me until he was like 26. And you know what my job was? Preparing him for the future out there. Yes, he used to assist me with stuff, but I used to dictate a piece and take a $400 from me every month, not for rent. You know what I do with it? Keep it. I put it on the bank for him. You understand? As a parent is there to help to care your children for the future.
Thank you.
You see that stepfather thing they so them there's always common relationship.
And spoil the thing. Yes.
I want to dictate peace. Big man too. Big man saying have a good day.
I thank you. And that talk come up during coitus. My man maybe can't take care of the woman and the child and the house and thing, and he want help.
Put themselves in there and then want to run things.
Thank you.
You're right. You're well right.
Thank you. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day.
Nah.
Well, I don't understand.
Hey, I don't care.
My man maybe just reach.
I don't care what you say. She
about
right.
Yeah,
and
big man staying in a place. Big man
whether she's saving the money for him for later on, that between two of them.
Look again.
Pay the rent.
Somebody calling to agree.
Pay the rent.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. I really needed to call in because that point here is something people need to take into consideration fully. I ain't really get the full story because I just jumped back in the van.
Right.
However, based on the couple scenarios, especially Jason and them being a bit biased to the fact that Caribbean parents only think one-sided. Now, if we have to break the generational gap of poverty, etc., and to build the future, a situation where, okay, if the man sort out that downstairs to get a little space, give all some privacy, okay. If he inconsistent with that contribution, then you need to address it. However, at the end of the day, you as a parent, your sole purpose, you make a child not to come and mind you in, but you want to take care of that child for this to better the situation in life.
Thank you.
So if the man on the house and everybody at that point in time will have a time where they want to enjoy the youthful days. So he might want to car experiences, etc. You know, you have to leave room for disappointments, but in the same way, part still steer somebody in the right direction. So the man do downstairs, he's consistently contributing. That's a situation to address.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, the point of you being a parent is to help your kids or the future, whoever, even if he's a guardian to somebody, to help see their way better off in life. And not just he has to pay rent and things. I mean, I don't know if the stepfather or whoever, but he must have a reason why it comes to a point where he become a burden for somebody.
Jason, please allow the callers to express themselves.
But the point I want to make here is that we as people think about going forth in the long run and not just the shortcomings of things. Because as a woman was saying earlier on here, which to me, I agree with the point that she was making. At the end of the day, if the man end up in a bit of difficulty, he will become your parents' place. But the fact that family could keep together is for everybody to build together. But trying to force a situation sometimes is not necessary.
I hear you. I ain't agree with you, but I hear you.
Thank you, brother.
I didn't expect you to agree.
I don't understand. Nobody begging.
And he had to spend money irrespective of what situation he in. But that's not how you look out for people or you consider your children or anybody that within your environment. You should be looking after them in that regard.
I hear you, brother. I hear you, but I don't agree with you. But that is all right.
No, I don't expect you to.
All right,
At the end of the point of the show is you must have some back and forth and all that to create
Yeah.
conversation.
So that's what I'm saying. Is love still? I don't agree with you, but I hear
But
you.
it's not all the time. Continue to continue.
All right.
Continue. Have a nice day.
All right, brother.
Bless up.
Watch me. You fix up. You take the downstairs. You do your thing. Right. You was contributing towards the things home. You was inconsistent with it. You take your money and you go and buy car. Every week or every day you buy the mechanic thing, you're doing thing, whatnot. Let me explain something to you. Hold on. You have to be able to pay your rent. You understand? Let me take some voice notes, caller. Hold on. You have to be able to pay your rent. You understand? And even if it means that mommy want to teach you a little bit of responsibility, then if she take the money after and she give you later on down the road, then fine. But here what I'm saying, you get room and board and all kind of thing, you need to pay the rent. You understand? Negotiate with your mother how much rent you want to pay if you want to do that. But you have to pay the rent. You understand? You have to pay the rent. You're living somewhere. You're a big man now. You are a woman, you are a car, you are this, you are that. You need to pay your rent. Good morning.
Sorry to call that morning again. But the point people missing is that you are not punishing the man. You're teaching him to be a man. Now, take for example, let's say in my case, me and my wife's case, you send children to university, all this other thing. So, I mean, this is when do I get a life for myself?
Thank you.
Children have to become adults at some point in time.
Amen.
I do not have to drag them through adulthood. I have prepared you properly. I gave you a proper education up to term CC, let's say. In that case, I assume you haven't gone to university or something like that. Up to term CC, in some cases, people send them all to university. When in the name of all the gods at once do you get to be responsible and I get to have a life with myself and my wife and I can adequately relax and stretch our legs and not have to be mining children and helping them put gas in their vehicle and buying a part for them. The point is you're missing it. We don't have nothing against you. Love the child as your child. We love the children. Something wrong with them.
And here now, let me tell you something. You see the sister, that the bigger sister that ain't working since the pandemic? As far as I'm concerned, she had 1 foot outside the door and the next foot raising her.
Yes, well, you have to. When do I get the feel? Because because you're parents, you have to spend the whole time scrimping and saving. You can't go on a cruise.
All this road work taking place up and down the place. Find something to do.
Yeah, but you see, listen how unfair the situation is again, because my girl could sit down while the young man pays the rent and she's just there. Nobody in telling her, go and find her work. She had to do this, she had to do that.
Just said she have 1 foot outside and the other one raised. She have to go and get the bushing or something.
Yeah, that is what we say, but the scenario didn't say that, which means at the moment she's living la vida loca.
You don't know the pressure the might get going to. And don't talk about this stepfather. These people fight up and build the houses. Forget his stepfather or wife or husband or whatever. Whether the point is there is a man in the house, and most likely he and the wife or girlfriend, whatever she is, build a house, and most likely they still have a mortgage. And that's what I think. We have to get reasonable. We must not, in America, you let your children do much younger than us. In the Caribbean, we I don't know, we keep on nursing them. She talk about a 29-year-old child that he probably doesn't know. But, she probably had to pull on the bra and let him nurse occasionally still at age 29.
Man, let me tell you something. At that age, I've done all the reason I can do. Now you need to flap your wings and raise yourself.
You do all the heavy lifting. Now you leave the small weights for him. It's 5 pounds and 10 pounds. You did the 250 pound lifting already and have all the muscle. Come on, get some muscle now, man.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No. Youth man, I don't know the youth man, but the youth man are telling you something. This here is your lesson right now. You need to pay rent and learn the importance of responsibility.
Hello. Jason, you would like to teach the young man responsibility. That is what you would like to do. But in a situation like this, you would not be teaching the young man responsibility, because at the end of the day, there's no equality in that house.
Let me tell you why I'm teaching him responsibility.
There is no equality in that house.
How?
Instead of he's learning responsibility, He's going to be learning envy, Corey favor, unfairness. All of that is what he's going to be taking out of this situation, because y'all have persons who are on the unemployed list, not even contributing to the wealth, development, growth of this nation.
You feel like the Ministry of Fiscal Plan Development?
Yeah,
Boy, pay my rent or move out of my place.
And y'all want to pressure the young
Boy,
man.
watch me. This is not no ministry. This is not no government ministry. Pay my rent or go your way.
What the young girl do? She don't even have a scooter in she name. My boy have a registered vehicle in the name.
Then pay your rent.
I have to call back again. You see that man that just called there? He sound like Jason. He sound like he does measure the ketchup or the butter you put it on your bread. If that poor guy has to go through all of that, better the boy just find a place where he do have to deal with all of this.
You understand? Peace of mind.
Yeah, because that man that just called there, he asked just from his voice, he sound like somebody that does measure the butter and measure the rice and measure the ketchup just like Jason.
So I just measure ketchup.
Just like you, Jason. You sound like you just measure the ketchup and oh, God.
2 unks. 2
Yes.
unks.
When you butter in your bread, pass the knife in the container butter once. Once. You understand? Don't pass the knife in the container butter 3 and 4 times. Once. You understand? When you buy the bread, I don't want to see butter around your mouth. That means you put too much butter on the bread.
I'm lying, boy. Mr. Man, for your peace
Hey,
of
I
mind.
can't see not my iron in water.
For your peace of mind, move out of them people place, boy. Trust me, move out of them people place.
Hey, Olia. Wait, but let me catch.
Move out of them people place, boy. Trust me. Trust me. Move out of them people place. Somebody else calling.
Connie say I been unreasonable. Connie, I not being unreasonable.
Good morning, 95.1.
Morning. I just listening to the program, and I just understanding something, right? So, as a youth man, you take a downstairs and you put it together. That is a big step. How many youth in the world right now, especially in Grenada, could do something like that? And people have to watch that. That is a big initiative. That in a sense alone is a big initiative, you know?
Exactly.
For a youth man in Grenada to be putting something together like that. That is a big initiative. And I just want to say that.
Yes, brother. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
I give him credit for doing it. But
The
you
young
are
man is way more responsible than you guys are making him out to be, saying, we go teach him responsibility.
No, he
the young man
responsible.
know that already.
Yes, brother man, you paying
The
rent
young
and your
man know that already.
brother man, you paying rent and
I
your
show
sister
the
behind
mother.
you coming on.
I show the mother and all do nothing registering in and
Watch me. Watch me.
The young man nothing registered.
Brother man, you're paying rent and your big sister behind you because she coming out. She bagged on pack already. She had 1 foot outside and
here her responsibility is. He don't even go and take a loan to do it.
How you know that?
The man say he save you money to buy a car.
Right. So pay your rent.
Listen, $600 might be kind of steep, but he has to contribute consistently. And since his salary is under $2,000, plus he has the vehicle, I don't know if he bought it cash or if he has a loan, all of these things the parents need to take into consideration.
Exactly.
However, while I wouldn't say he should pay $600 rent, he has to make consistent contribution to the household.
And that was the problem. His contributions were not consistent, and he said so. So as a result of that, if your contributions not consistent,
that could be fixed.
They fix it now
through conversation.
No,
easy.
Talk done.
That could be fixed through conversation instead of this stiff penalty. This is a stiff penalty.
Talk done. No more conversation. Talk done. Pay up, rent or roll.
Jason,
done.
Jason, that
No
is
more
not
conversation
parenting.
thing.
That is dictatorship.
Children these days feel everything had to be handed to them. Rent
well, it's
or
not
rule.
handed. Let the man pay some bills.
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, you live.
You have to turn the volume of the radio down a little bit. And 5, 4, 3, 2. You hearing me? All right. Call a God. No, but serious. But what's the time? 11:43. But we could go about 2 hours with this. Somebody say I bad. Me a bad? You have to pay your rent.
Mr. Man,
You save your money, you buy car, you are a woman, you are this, you are that, you're playing man, you're taking, you're gallerying yourself, you want to come upstairs, you're eating more than everybody else.
Oh, you know all
He's
of
a young
that.
man. He's a young man.
You know all of that.
He's a young man. I know.
Don't give
I was
the
a young man before,
situation more than what it is.
I was a young man.
The young man probably going downstairs with a nice little takeout and thing and
crazy
eat anything for himself.
Takeout. You are going to buy takeout. You are going to buy takeout.
Well, I don't understand you. Mr. Man, move out of the people place, Nonsense.
You're going to takeout. You're going to buy takeout. And go and see him going by affordable place like Foodies and them places. You want to go in the most expensive place. Boy, watch me. Rent or roll.
Look at last call.
No. We gotta go. We going. Watch the time. We gotta go. You're getting trouble here. You want me to roll? No, you want them to roll me out of here now. You crazy. Thanks a lot to Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Rent or roll. That is my policy.
Wow, boy.
Partner, pay them people their rent. Let me give some advice quickly before you go. Pay them people rent. You understand? Or go away. You understand? And go home ever so often. Give mommy a check. Say, mommy, you're going on a pass and look for your sister. Ding. Check your sister. Blah blah blah. Drop a small money for mommy if you could. Help out. Thing to do what you have to do. You understand? Rent or roll. Look at it as a way of helping your mother. You understand? And you're helping her from Friday. Rent or roll. You will learn some responsibility. You understand? Crazy.
The man more responsible than you, Anna.
Me? How you more responsible than me? How you more responsible than me? You crazy. Boy, rent or roll. Rent or roll.
Anyway, we gone. Thank you so much to Beacon Insurance, Western Union, for powering up your ladies' room Wednesday. And of course, thank you so much to everyone under the live. Thank you for the many calls that disagreed with Jason. The many voice notes. We thank you. Join us again tomorrow for the final edition of our ladies' room, right?
Man, say, can I get $1,200 from my dog sales? Can I get $1,200 from my dog sales? You come and build up my thing. Boy, go from watch me. Hey. Boy, go from me.
Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more